Edward, you're a rusting lump of metal better used as cans in a coke factory, said Gordon. And Gordon, you are the only railway engine with a BMI of 93, retorted Edward. Stop being a bellend, Edward. You're going out today to do your round of unpaid forced labor, shouts the driver. Edward liked the idea of going out for a run, so he steamed up and fucked off. So as I was saying, tits, ass, or steam valve, asked Henry. Oh, I dickhead, I fucked your mum last night, shouted the school kids. Edward, you fat slag, pick up the pace, said his driver. And I went really fast, and my driver called me a slag, and I sprayed burning steam at him. Shut up. Just shut up, Edward. I've downed a pack of Stella and will throw up, cried Thomas, hoping Edward would just shut his fucking mouth. Great, then seems I'm off to pull the express. Do be sure to watch how real engines work, won't you, Edward? Boasted Gordon. Feck off, you fat cunt. I'd ram you off the rails if I fucking could, screamed Edward. It was time for Edward to go do his unpaid forced labor from which he has no escape. I wonder if our great leader, Sir Topham Hatt, will let me into the rail stoppo, pondered Edward. I am a truck, said the truck. Poor truck must have been one of the ones from the Tidmouth rail disaster, murmured Edward. How's it going, you old cunt? Shouted Gordon, speeding by. Oh, how I wish he'd be cut up for scrap, sighed Edward. I hate Edward and trucks, shouted Gordon. Edward, I need you to not be a bellend about this, but you need to go help Gordon up the hill, said the site foreman. How about no? The fat fuck can get his lazy ass up himself, wailed Edward as he stormed off back to his shed. But on the way he realized if he didn't do his mandatory forced labor from which he had no escape, he went to help Gordon. Oh, finally someone shows up and I get you, shouted Gordon angrily. Well, I'll top 'em to you, smirked Edward. Let's get your fat arse up this here hill. Fine, but only because it's my obligatory forced labor to aid Lord Tophams' march across Sodor, screamed Gordon. Push, you moronic bumhole, gasped Gordon. I am, it's not my fault you live off of a Mackey's diet, Gordon, Edward fired back smugly. The pair continued struggling up the hill, slowly gaining speed until they were at the top, where in true Gordon fashion he fucked off and took all the glory, leaving Edward for dead. Yippee! Shouted Gordon with glee, exceeding the 40-mile-per-hour speed limit significantly. He later got hit by 3 speeding fines. Edward, on the other hand, was very tired and in need of a well-deserved pint. You really had to fill me from a Budweiser tower? Really, said Edward. It tastes better than what's in the septic tank I hooked up to Gordon last night, said his driver. Edward smiled at that.